Well, all right, friends, subscribers, and internet strangers, what's up? So I've been telling you about the 100 listing challenge that I did with Harlan here, his brother, and another friend, another reseller here in Huntsville. And I just want to show you the results, the wide variety of things that I have sold over the past 10 days. It's amazing. I've sold nearly half the stuff I listed already. You can't discount the newly listed bump you get when you're listing, and you get rewarded for activity. So these are sales from the 100 listings I've done. Hey, let's get this party started. All right, so first up, this is a Nikon zoom lens. It is the 18 by 55. I picked this up on the Highway 127 yard sales. It was in a bag with another lens. These DX lenses are for Nikon digital cameras. I believe they're kit lenses. There's a list of cameras they fit on. I put that in the description because when I did sell one like this, I picked one that I liked the title to. And as you can see, I don't do a lot fancy. Listen on the phone, it just tells you what it is again. Descriptions are kind of a thing that I've gone by. You know, your pictures, very good pictures is what you need. Ooh, sold something else. Outstanding. So that is number one, and somehow I'm starting on the end, but that's okay. So there were two lenses in this bag, so $59 plus $5 shipping, and I paid $20 for the two lenses. The other lens is already sold too. It is in here somewhere. We'll catch up with it in a moment. All right, next up, this Neat Desk Scanner. Take note of all the different places I've sourced. It's amazing. Your imagination is what limits you to finding things to sell online, eBay, Amazon, whatever. So this is a Neat Desk Scanner. It had never been used. It had been out of the box once. There it is. I paid $50 for this, so I sold it for $120.95. Most of the time I use a standard shipping, whether it's $4.95 or $10.95. If something is really heavy, like we'll see a printer here in a few minutes, I did use calculated, but it's rare that these numbers I just use because, you know, it's a ballpark figure. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. On this one, it's actually a few dollars more, but because it went all the way to Miami from here. Miami, you cover a lot of zones from Alabama to Miami. So Neat Desk Scanner, that's a good one. This Panasonic, I did disclose. It's one of the few times you can see here the box has some damage, still never opened. I think it's water damage or something on it. I even got a good picture of the box so that there's no issues, but it was original seals were still on it. This fax machine, I picked up at a yard sale. It was a yard sale not many people went to because they said something about it was in a business district and closing warehouse or something. But they wanted 25. I gave them 20 and sold it for $132.95 shipped. So I'm pleased with that one. That actually shipping on that one was $14, so no big deal. Okay, so I didn't have any idea what this was. I picked it up at an estate sale. We're on the last day of an estate sale. You can see it's called SurfLink Mobile. It is something to do with hearing aids. I have no clue. I was shocked when I saw what it sells for. I just took it up there and said, "Hey, what you want for this?" They said $2. So $2 to $124.95. That is winning, right? I don't care who you are. That's winning. Oops. Cameras are hot right now, so don't discount this one. I picked up. I think I actually had to pay $15 for it. I believe this one was the one at the 127. So for $15, sold it for $53 plus the $5 shipping. So that was a win, right? All right, this calculator, I picked it up at a yard sale somewhere. I've had it for quite a while. I listed a bunch of calculators. You'll see I picked a couple more to stick in here. I think I sold a total of 10 calculators. HP calculators, don't pass them by. This one was a 20S. I have batteries here. Batteries are extremely cheap. So the one thing I did add in here is it has new batteries. Because I have been accused of price gouging in the past by someone on eBay, I cannot put batteries in the title. Yeah, so that sucked. But anyway, got $39 for this. I think there was still a sticker on it. I think I paid $2, $3, something like that. Not very much. Okay, so this one, bulletproof vanilla collagen protein. Another reseller who watches the channel got restricted on Amazon, doesn't sell on eBay, and so reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you sell this?" I'm like, I checked, I can sell it. So I've sold 6 of them or 7 of them on Amazon so far, and I listed these on eBay as well. So $26.70. I paid an average of, with shipping, with everything, I think I paid $7. So help somebody get out of something they couldn't sell, and I made a few dollars on it, so that's a win, right? It's not always about the killer finds. It's not, you got to keep making them over and over. So this here is an auto temp. I bought this and a camera at the same time. They wanted $10 a piece for them. This is somewhere on the 127. I offered them 15 and they took it. The camera sold for $200. It was before I listed it before the thing started, so it's not included in this. But you can look up my solds and see that camera. Because please don't leave questions in the comments about what's the name of your eBay store. It's right there on the screen. I don't hide it. I even made it so easy that it's my YouTube name. It's most of you call me. So there we go. This is a thermometer. Okay, so this is a thermometer. I paid $7.50 for it, and got almost $40 for it. So that's good. That one actually had to go priority. It was a little heavy. These guys I picked up for $1. I picked up 2 of them. I was at a reseller has a shop here in town, and just a ton of games and stuff. And they had 2 of these, and I looked a bunch of the Sims up, and it seems like Sims 2 do better than the rest of them. So I gave $1 for this one and $1 for another one, and so this was not a home run, but I didn't buy anything else. I spent a few minutes in there, so you might as well I got a couple more dollars for the other one. I listed them and sold them, and the key is list them because they sold very, very quick. If you're gonna stop and look at something, how long does it take to take these pictures? Doesn't take much. Okay. Picked this up on clearance at this is retail arbitrage. I can't remember what store it was. It was either Walmart or maybe Walmart. Still sealed, still brand new. Paid $6 for it and sold it for $33.90. Shipped. I'm trying to add them together. So this is a good one here. Same place that I bought the fax machine. They had a box of these retainers. This is one pair of retainers it's right at $11 or $5 plus. Yeah, $11.50 something cents. The nice thing is the box was supposed to have 20, but it only had 18 in it. So I gave him $5 for the box. And so I have 8 still available. I've sold 1. It's now the box has been paid for. So anything else is going to be profit after that, less my shipping. So they don't have to sell for a lot. This easily gave me 8 and break a box open. You don't have to sell them by the case. These are good. These are Rydell skates. The condition on these things are really fantastic. Don't look like they look like they might have been worn in a house. I don't think they ever went outside. The ridges on the wheels are. Did I get enough definition in this? I don't think I did. There you go. You can see it looks like they were worn in a house or something, or maybe in a driveway once, but they were outstanding. So paid $5 at a yard sale. They were under a table. Don't forget, if you're at a yard sale, look under stuff, look around stuff, look in boxes, look everywhere. You got to treat it truly as a treasure hunt. Lost and found. What can you find? I believe these Rydell I believe they're a form of speed skates. So paid $1 for this at an estate sale. It's just a shop vac filter. You just list the number in the title, and it was the only one on there, and that's about what they had been sold for. So $1 to 23, and that actually went first class. It's pretty light. This book here I picked up at the yard sale Saturday. I paid $5 for a stack of 7 or 8 books. There were a bunch of them listed. None had ever sold, and this one did. I put there is some highlighting in it, so I did note that down here that there is some highlighting. If you listen on your phone, you get a generic description. But there's if you need to add something, you can add it. So I added it there as I'm highlighting in this book. But that pays for all the rest of the books. So when the other books sell, they're pure profit, right? Picked these up at a Walmart. They were $5. So 5 to 25. Retail arbitrage, yard sales. That Neat Desk scanner back there, I forgot to tell you, it was sourced at an antique mall. One of those where people have booths and stuff. They were pleased with getting $50, and I was pleased to give it to them so I could sell it for $125. All right, here's the other lens that goes with the other one. It sold for, what's that? $42.95. That's the bigger of the two lenses. That's the big zoom lens. The rubber shows a little white. I don't know why it does that. I wiped it off, but couldn't get all that little white off. But that's okay. When you've only got $20 into the two lenses and you sell them for a little over $100, I'm good. Good. I've had this forever. It's been listed forever. And I'm like, I'm going to struggle to find this thing. But I found it and shipped it off. I gave $5 for it. So got 31 something for it. All right. What's up next? This is a donation from Joni. I don't know if she used it or we listed it as pre-owned because there was no wrist strap with it. But it had not been used at all. There's a picture of it zoomed up. When in doubt, always list down a category. I got the little bag because the down a condition, most of the time, if you can describe it accurately, this one was not one on the phone. So it doesn't have the shipping part in it. But I think Jacob actually lists that one. That's how long it's been. Picked up this Friday at a yard sale. I paid $3 for it. Still new in the box. So I got a picture of all the sides. And sold it for $54. So we're very pleased with that one. Here's the big one from last week. Stuck this one on Instagram. Tried to use eBay as a little take the background out and mess. I'm not very good at it yet. So there's the picture it was, the backside, but because it was so large, you see the top of where the photo booth is folded over. The top of it is. So, but that was a $50. I believe I paid $50. Maybe I paid $40. I think it was $50. Sold it for $320. That shipping's wrong. That shipping's to me. I don't know why it's showing that. I got $347 total for this thing. So it cost me $23 to ship it. It went to here in Alabama. Thank goodness. Always watch out for the controllers. This one was a controller for a PlayStation 4. Only thing wrong with it was there. It has a little wear on it, and I think I actually put down here. No, I did not, because I have a picture. Okay, I thought about putting it down there. Paid $5 for it. This was a good one. She wanted 10 for it, and I was gonna offer her 7. And Harlan says, "Yo, hit her with 5." She took 5. So, hey, okay, got this on clearance at a drugstore. Paid $3. This is amazing. Paid $3. I don't advise selling an expired item, but this one was so rare and so hot and so much money that I made sure I put the expiration date. This says 2/20. It's in the details here, 2/20, and it's down here again, 2/20. Put it everywhere. And then did I take a picture of the expiration date? I can't remember if I did or not. I did not, but it's in 3 places. I didn't know what to do with it. This is a good example of a good lesson. I didn't know what would have been a fair price for this stuff expired because there's barely any listed that's not expired. So I started at $29.99, and you can see the bids. They got 39 bids. Let's see what they look like. Come on. Start off at way down here at $29.95 and kicked all the way to $143. So if you don't know a price and are unsure about something, I only paid $3. If I got 30, I'm still good. So I was okay with that, but I knew it would go higher. I just didn't think it'd go that dang high. Another camera. This one was picked up at a yard sale. Paid $5. Got $55 for this one. It was still in the box. It still had all that stuff with it, but it had been out. It had been used because the camera, the cable was not still tied up. So listed as used and still got good money for it. These things are hard to find. If you can find them, pick them up. Okay, retail arbitrage from Walmart. Paid $42 for this camera. It is a SX530HS. Nice camera. Does Wi-Fi for your pictures to your computer and all that crazy mess. Picture of all the stuff in it. Listed as open box, and it showed that box right there. So it's got some damage to it. But see how every one of my pictures will zoom like that? I don't crop pictures. Crop it when you take the picture. You know, use my phone, so make that thing fill the whole screen, and then you don't have to worry about cropping pictures, taking stuff out. It feels like there's a fly on my head. And yeah, so there we go. That's a good one. Only 2 more to go. That was in a game that I bought. That was in a Nintendo DS that I bought. Actually, it was in the 3DS that I bought on the Highway 127. It was in the box. And so it shipped for whatever it is, $2.70. Sold the DS for $100. Paid $20 for the whole set. They wanted $25, gave them $20. Last but not least, told you there were some calculators. Here is a same person bought all 4 of these. So they were $29.90 or $28.95 is what he ended up paying each for them. I have it set up for the shipping. The second one, I think they paid $3. Anything over the second item is only a $3 charge for shipping. So the shipping ended up being $13.95. Still, that's a win because I think they went for $8. They went cubic shipping, 7x6 box. All right, so that's all I've got for you. I hope you've seen that. Listing what it had done. It really has resulted in some really good sales from everywhere that I picked things up. There was a lot of yard sales, but on this stuff. But man, it doesn't matter. Retail arbitrage at eBay. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done. The difference is the volume. You just don't buy as many. I mean, there's still money to be made. Alrighty. Hope this helps you out. Hope you learned something about taking pictures, something about listing, something. Do it your way. Make it where it works. I list with a phone now. I would have told you. You can watch some old videos when I talk about phones and think, man, people are crazy for using their phone. Yeah, turns out I was the crazy one. I should have listened to others. But do what works for you. Hope this video finds you well. We'll see you in the next one. How about a big thumbs up if you learned something, if you laughed, if you like my sales, if you want somebody else to see this. Pick a reason. And if I have disappointed you in any way, please hit that thumbs down twice. Show me doubly how much you disliked it. See you in the next video. Roll Tide.